What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Beat the market one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel, helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps YouTube algorithm promote the videos. Alright, so in today's episode, going to be talking about some of my top picks for 2022 as far as crypto is concerned. Now, crypto has been a little bit bearish as we started 2022, but I think that that's all going to turn around, getting closer probably to the mid or middle point of 2022. I think probably around the March time frame we should see a bullish run for all of the cryptocurrency that are in the market. So these are some of the ones that I'm going to be looking at, especially considering how most of them have performed in the previous year, especially towards the end of 2021. So the first one on here, we have Decentraland trading under the ticker MANA. At the time of recording, they're currently at $2.96. They have on a little bit of a bullish upward trend at the current moment. In their 1 hour, they're actually up 1.56%. But in their 3 month and 1 year, which are the important factors to look at, they're up 282.49%. And then on their 1 year, they're up 2,416%. So up quite significantly in that 1 year time frame. And I think that number is going to continue to grow as we get into 2022. Now, if you don't know what Decentraland is, it is basically a virtual world. So it is what you would consider one of the metaverses that are out there. And I think Decentraland is going to continue to grow. I like their ecosystem. I like all the features you can have in Decentraland. You can go and meet a lot of different people. There are a lot of different activities. There's land for sale. And I think as we get into 2022, the metaverse is going to be one of the highlights or buzzwords that you would say in 2022 that a lot of people are going to be looking for. So I think more people are going to be trying to get into the metaverse, whether that's the sandbox or that's Decentraland, whether that's going and getting the involved in the Meta, which is Facebook's ecosystem, or even trying to get involved into Microsoft's the version of the metaverse. So I think Decentraland is already out. They have a large community, a large ecosystem. A lot of the things that they have in there are intuitive as well, so you can jump in and already start beginning to make some pretty big moves in the metaverse. And I think they kind of have the foundation for what the metaverse is supposed to be, in my personal opinion, and one of my favorite ones to explore. So I think they're going to continue to grow, especially in the 2022. Also, like the fact that their coin is on a lot of exchanges. So versatility is definitely going to be a key to look for when trying to get into a lot of these metaverse plays. So the fact that it's on OKEx, Hubai, um, Coinbase and Binance as well as Kraken just lets me know that it's definitely going to be a great one to get a hold of. And having it on Coinbase is makes it easy to be able to buy some and transfer it to another wallet. So I think they're way ahead of a lot of different people in the metaverse play, and I think they're going to continue to grow. The next one may be considered a no-brainer. People may say, "Oh, well, it's going to continue to go up." I think right now what we're experiencing is a really great buying opportunity, especially considering it was at like 41K. And at the time of recording this, it's currently on a little bit of a bullish upward trend, going up to 42K and climbing. I think it's still a great entry point. But Bitcoin is available on majority of exchanges. If there's an exchange that's out there, it supports Bitcoin basically. And I think a lot of people are going to be buying the dips. I feel like there are a lot of people who missed out on the first opportunity to buy Bitcoin before its halving when it was around 27K, 25K. And I think as Bitcoin becomes more mainstream, as more people are starting to mine it, more people are learning about it, I think people are really going to try to look towards Bitcoin as a sound investment for their future. So now we have more people who know about Bitcoin. We have more access to Bitcoin. Whichever way you get Bitcoin, there are multiple ways. Some are better than others, in my personal opinion. But I think in general, people are going to try to continue to get Bitcoin to hedge this inflation that we're seeing in the market. So you're going to have new investors to crypto who are going to jump into Bitcoin. You're going to have seasoned investors who are going to be trying to get more Bitcoin. I think in general, Bitcoin, when you talk about cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is like the main go-to that a lot of people will be doing. And I think as the growth of the conversation about cryptocurrency continues, we're going to start to see more people jump into crypto. And I think Bitcoin's going to be the one that they jump into before any of these other plays. And so I think Bitcoin, like I said again, is at a great buying opportunity. In the 1 year, they were only up 3.83%, but I think that's definitely going to change. Currently, like I said, they're up 0.70%, and then the 24 hour, they're up 2.46%. And I do like the versatility that you can get these on majority of exchanges that are out there. So if you learn about exchanges, you learn how they work, how they operate, about wallets, really get immersed into the crypto ecosystem, especially if you're starting 2022 and you're like, I want to learn about cryptocurrency. I think Bitcoin's going to be a major player into that. Now, if you want to learn about cryptocurrency, if you're new to it, you have no idea what cryptocurrency is, I do have a course down below in the description section, so make sure you guys go check that out. It'll teach you everything you need to know about cryptocurrency, and then I'll give you, one of the books that I have for free. I'll ship it to you. You don't have to pay for shipping either. And so if you want to check that out, it'll be down below in the description section. So the next one here we have is Shiba Inu. Now Shiba Inu may be a little volatile one. People may say, why do you have Shiba Inu on here? It's not really, a solid investment. I really think the Shiba Inu community is um, a solid community in my personal opinion. I really think that they have replaced the Doge community. I think Doge really topped out around I think it hit 75 cents time frame that it hit, or price target that it hit. And I think that it really kind of topped out there. I think Shiba Inu, once it started growing in popularity, you really start to see a lot of exchanges add Shiba Inu to their ecosystem. So the only difference between 2021 and I think 2022 is that now more people have the availability to get their hand on Shiba Inu, which means that if more people talk about it, like let's say Elon Musk make another tweet about it, then it definitely got the potential to jump up very quickly because now majority of exchanges support it. So I think Shiba Inu is definitely going to be one to look at into 2022, just because they have a solid community around them, and they rally quite often, and there are a lot of people who are still holding Shiba Inu and planning on buying more Shiba Inu. So definitely going to be looking at Shiba Inu moving forward. Also, the Shib community, or the Shib army, is starting to make more features available. They have a DAO which will help them help holders make votes on what coins they add to Shiba Swap. They have the NFTs that they rolled out. So the Shiba Inu community is continuing to grow, and I think it's a great community. Think very interesting project, and there are a lot of people who really rally behind Shiba Inu. So I think with all those factors put together, I think Shiba Inu will have a really good year in 2022. Next, we have Solana. Solana is currently at $143.71. On a little bit of a bullish upward trend. I think Solana is a great project. I'm starting to see a lot more projects being built on Solana, and so I think that's very exciting, especially as far as NFTs are concerned. I'm starting to see a lot of NFTs backed by Solana, and so I think Solana, with the smart contract capabilities, will continue to grow. Price target that I have for Solana, I'd probably say around $300 for 2022. I think it definitely has a large potential to grow. If we see on the 1 year time frame, it has grown 4,069.25%. I think that's a dramatic increase from where it was at, and I think that is going to continue to grow with the more features that have been added to Solana. Also, another thing, Solana is available on a lot of different exchanges, so it's very versatile. As in, you can buy some Solana pretty easily and pretty rapidly. And so that's also another thing to look at. When looking into cryptocurrency, you want to see some that are available on the exchanges that you use. And so that's one huge factor that I look at when getting into different cryptocurrencies is, are they available on the exchanges that I use? I don't want to go on another exchange and make an account just to be able to get my hands onto a cryptocurrency that I just am using that one account for. And so that's something to look at moving into 2022. I think a lot of people are going to be consolidating a lot of their wallets as well. I don't think people really have time to track all of the different nuances with all these different wallets, like keeping up with all the seed phrases, keeping up with all the passwords, and all this other information. I think people are going to really say, okay, I have this exchange. I'm getting things off of this exchange. This is the one that I'm going to use. If the coin's not available on here, then I'm just going to not get the coin. And so lastly on here we have Avalanche. Avalanche, sort of like Solana. I've seen a lot of projects being built on Avalanche. Avalanche really is starting to grow more and more in popularity, on a little bit of a bullish upward trend at the current time of recording at $89.02. On their 1 year, they're up $1,108. I mean 8%. So up 1,108%. I think that is a very significant number. I think it will continue to grow as well. Probably going to the price target that Solana is currently at. And so definitely going to be looking to see them continue to rally. I think Avalanche is a great project. Definitely seeing a lot of dApps being launched on Avalanche, and they have a large range of availability. So you can get them on just about any exchange that's out there, which I like as well. And so when you go and try to purchase some Avalanche, and you really want to, use the Avalanche in the future, you'll be able to get it on these different exchanges, and you won't have to have special sort of wallets to keep up with just trying to get Avalanche. So those are some of the projects that I'm looking at into 2022. Drop a comment down below. Tell me what your price target is for all of these coins. If there are other coins that you think are going to be more volatile or going to grow faster than these, make sure you drop them down below in the comment section. While you're down there, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely helps YouTube algorithm with the videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.